People are gonna ask me, Kirill, why do you make YouTube videos every day for a platform where they're gonna suppress your views, tomorrow they're gonna delete your channel again for the fourth time? And the answer is because I make the videos for you. I don't make the videos to be a slave to YouTube. I make the videos to you, my fans, my friends. I do consider my fans my friends because most people don't get how amazing it is to have to be a little famous. And it's like, I don't even need to be like a lot of famous. Just having some, 20 people, 50 people regularly, enjoying my videos. I got somebody to talk to, just like a boomer circle. You know how boomers, they like to talk to someone. They're sitting on the bench. Hey, I want to talk to you. Let's be friends. Well, boomers want. Now, what was I talking about? So when I make my YouTube videos, I am talking to my friends, bro. Let me pop open. Here's the knife. We got the knife. We got a drink. Who's gonna come be a problem today? We don't know. We're gonna see. Sometimes you gotta pop your cherry, if you know what I mean. And I'm not talking about sex. Now, what was I talking about? Sheesh, my brain is like, I'm awake, I just gotta sleep, my brain is mush, mate. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about how when you make videos, YouTube tries to brainwash you, YouTube tries to fuck with you, mate, okay? They want you to obsess over views and numbers and subscription and how am I gonna make the video? I gotta retain people watching me after the. Please don't click away. Please don't click away. We're gonna talk about that shit and how you gotta be a man. You gotta be like, you know what? Fuck YouTube. And you make the videos you wanna talk about the way you wanna talk about. Okay? Because when you do all this shit, when you buy the camera and the microphone and you do the little setup, you do the nice little YouTube studio setup with the cutesy Reddit dolls in the back and the sound insulation and you start the video with a hook. Guys, don't click away. I'm gonna show you how to rob a bank. Don't click away the first 2 seconds. You gotta keep their attention the first 2 seconds. Very important. And you do all of that and you realize, oh shit, they're still not giving me views. They promise me that they're gonna show my video to people. If I do all of this, if I spam YouTube shorts and I adjust these little things and I hook them in the first 2 seconds and the thumbnail and the metadata and the tags and the hashtags and the description, and you do it because we have AI, so you can easily use the AI to see if that works, and guess what? It doesn't work. And then you pay YouTube. You're like, hey, promote my videos, here's $10. I've never done it because even if they do, they're just gonna delete my YouTube channel in time. So what's the point of giving them money? They give you strikes, they delete your channel, and they never accept your appeals. Then it's like, oh, give us money, we're gonna give you views. And it's like, okay, then you're gonna delete my channel, give me 3 strikes. What's the point? So you do all of that, and then you realize, do I have to act like a clown? This was about me talking to some people and being seen by some people randomly, and having some friends to talk to and just like talking about philosophy and life and doing some cool shit, you know. And it works. It works. It's amazing. That's why I still do it. But I want you to know that YouTube has done everything they can. YouTube for the past 2 years has done everything they can to try to not show my videos to anyone, and not even to my subscribers. Like when you're subscribed, it's not even showing you my videos. It's going out of their way. It's like, I'm gonna show it to no one. It's just gonna stay uploaded, but I'm not gonna show it to anyone. No one's gonna see your video, you know. So they have done everything possible, man. Everything possible to, I don't know, play mind games that the algorithm wants to addict you. It's like casino, gambling, brainwashing. They wanna, like, they give you some views in the beginning to hook you up, and when you're hooked, and then they stop giving you views, and you're like, okay, I gotta act like a clown. I gotta do Nikocado videos now. I gotta become fat to get the views, and that's how they get you. And they promise you views, and sometimes they give you a little, and you keep just selling yourself. You just like keep doing shit you don't want to do, right? You're gonna, like, am I gonna start the video saying what I want to say, or am I gonna think about how am I gonna hook them in the first 2 seconds so they don't click away? It's like, am I a clown? Am I a clown? It's like, okay, you know, you do wanna say what you're gonna talk about in the beginning of the video. It's like, hey guys, today we're gonna talk about that. So you know what we're gonna talk about, so don't lose your time, right? Okay, but it's like, you don't wanna sell out. You don't want to start making videos you don't want to make, and that's how they get you. They want you to become a clown. They want you to act like a normie. They want to brainwash you. They want you acting like a fucking normie, man. And that's how they get you. It's not, I can act like a clown and make jokes because I want to, but they want you to act like the clown they decide how you're supposed to act. And it's disgusting, man. It's fucking disgusting, man. Seriously. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. And before we continue the video, I'm just gonna give you a quick update on my car. Dude, before any of you decide you're gonna be jealous of me for having a black SUV, first of all, that's like a crossover SUV somewhere in the middle. It's a 2014. It's a Chinese vehicle. This is it's a Great Wall, okay? And it has ruined my life. I got it with when I had Bitcoin, and I was investing for years in Bitcoin, and it exploded, and it's finally like, you know what? I can actually finally spend $8,000. That's it, $8,000, okay? Most Americans spend more than that on second-hand vehicles. So I think, you know, spending $8,000 to get a vehicle I don't want to change, I don't think that's like a big flex. Like you shouldn't be like jealous of me. It's like a Chinese brand, second-hand, $8,000. It's not that much. When you have been working for 7 years, gambling on Bitcoins, and finally you get to replace your Audi A3 from 98 with a 2014 something that has a backup camera. Wow. And it has been a living hell with the roof leak and with the clutch pump leak, 2 different leaks. What else? Electrical sucking the battery. It replaced the alternator belt and pulley. Still sucking the battery. 3 batteries dead. This is the 3rd or 4th battery. I'm monitoring it like a hawk. I am monitoring it with I got a lithium jumper, I got a multimeter, and I got like the fancy stuff. not like a Fook, but you know, it's like a good multimeter. The newest WiFi 4 technology lithium jumper, and still it wants to. And you can see some of my videos were pretty much about that, just about me wondering what the hell is going on. Is it the relays? Is it the I replaced all the fuses, but like, is it a cable, a grounding cable, some kind of a cable corrosion somewhere? The BMS sensor, I tried driving without a BMS sensor. Oh, it's charging, but it's charging, but it doesn't want to hold the charge. And today I got the finally today I got the clue. I drove yesterday. So check this out. I don't want to waste too much of your time talking about that, so we're going to try to keep it to 5 minutes. Okay? Why am I itchy on the leg, bro? Why am I itchy on the leg? Tell me. So, the battery yesterday, when it was connected, you know, you open the hood, you open the door in the hood, and it's like 1233. That's kind of low. That's like 65%. Of course, because something is eating it. Again. Even though I charge it, even though I drive at least 10 minutes every day, keep it up, and it just keeps going down. And trust me, I've done the math. When you use the lithium jumper to start the car and you drive 10 minutes, you should be having more juice by the next morning. With the nightly parasitic draw of like 3 units and the bigger parasitic draw for half an hour after you turn off the car. I know about all of this. I know everything, okay? Still, if you use the lithium jumper to start the car, so it doesn't lose a lot of electricity starting the motor, and you drive for 10 minutes, you should be having more juice. Now, if you drive for 25 minutes or 35, especially out of town, but if you drive for 20-25 minutes and you use a lithium jumper to start the car, you should have not had like a nice watt. Like, you should definitely be like, if it was 33, as we found out, it should be at least 40. It should be at least 40 on the next day. I know there is surface charge, but the surface charge is going to be gone by the next morning when you measure, and you can easily eliminate the surface charge, which is going to lie to you about the battery voltage, by turning off the car and then keeping the lights and the fan on for like 2.5 minutes, and that's going to negate the surface charge. Okay guys? So anyway, the battery was 1233 when it's connected in the car. If you disconnect it, it's gonna show closer to like 1244, but because it's connected, it's gonna show 1233. Okay, fine. I start using the lithium jumper. I disconnect the BMS sensor. It was disconnected. So we can charge above 75%. We can just let it charge, right? I go for a 25-minute drive. I go to get some fuel. I don't even stop the car. I come back. Must be like a 25-minute drive. Okay. I turn off the car. I disconnect. I actually measured before I disconnected. But basically, it went to like 39. I want to say it went to 39. So from 33, it went to 39. And when I disconnected the wire, the negative cable, it was 51, and it climbed to 56. So when you disconnect the battery negative cable, it actually climbed to 56. Okay? And if you put the cable back on, it's gonna show like 40. So it's like, okay, so my drive charged it, the battery got charged from 33 to 40. Okay, cool. Okay. And I'm okay, let's see if the battery is gonna hold that charge. Let's see if the battery actually got charged by driving and if it's gonna hold that charge. So I left the car with the battery disconnected, and voila, I come today, I open the hood, I unlock the key, open the hood. Battery was like from 56, it was like 55. So it's literally staying. There is nothing sucking it. It's literally holding the charge. No, it got charged and it's holding the charge. So the alternator is able to charge it at least, and the battery is holding a charge. But if you leave it connected, it would have eaten it to like, it would have been like -3. It would have been like, it was 33 yesterday, it would have been like 30. It's like, bro, I loaded the battery up to like 40. You're telling me just for leaving the car at night, instead of going down 3 units, it went like to like 30. It's like, bro, that's like 10 units in one night, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't work for me, brother. It is impossible. It is impossible for any car when you turn it on, even without a lithium jumper, you turn it on, you drive 25 minutes, and to show you that it's actually going down the next day, it is impossible. It is an impossibility. So today, I'm like, I'm gonna change the whole alternator because we found out if the alternator is leaking, you stop the car, the alternator starts to leak your battery away. And it can do it like once in 3 days. You're never gonna catch it. You can leave your car at the mechanic. You can leave your car at the mechanic 3 times. They're gonna be like, it's fine. It's fine. And it's not fine. The alternator, it's like really hard to catch. Okay? It's really hard to catch, man. Seriously. Alternator. Fucking hell, man. Like, seriously, bro. Seriously. Fucking crazy shit, man. And so I'm like, let me change the alternator. We already changed the belt and the pulley of the alternator. Let's change the whole alternator, and let me change all the relays. Let me just go buy new Bosch relays. Just fucking quality shit, right? And I go to my mechanic today. The woman is like, well, you shouldn't change the alternator. Let me give you the number of an electrician. And I'm like, okay, I guess you're right. I guess I should have it checked by an electrician for the first time, At least he should be able to look at the cable, see if there's any problem with any corroded cable or something, right? And it's like, I think I'm just gonna lie to her. I think I'm just gonna come back and gonna say, hey, he said I should change my alternator. Okay. He said I should change my alternator. Because what is the point? The problem is, let's say these trucks, man. So let's say you drive for 10 minutes. You get in the car, you drive 10 minutes for the morning walk, and then you measure for parasitic drain. You're not gonna catch the alternator leaking because the alternator didn't get hot. But when you want to charge the car properly, you want to go for half an hour drive outside of town. So you go drive for 30 minutes, the alternator gets hot, you come home, and then you don't check for parasitic drain when you drove for 30 minutes and made the alternator hot. So it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck all that energy you were trying to charge the battery. It's gonna suck it away, and you will never find out that your alternator is fucking you in the ass. And that's the type of shit that I gotta deal with. That's the type of shit. That's the type of shit I gotta deal with, mate. Where it's like, you know what? So I called the guy. He's like, yeah, I'm somewhere there. He's somewhere there. He's like, well, you can come talk to me, but he's like, I only got available time like next week. So today's Tuesday. He's like, I can only work on your car next week. And say, okay. So what are we gonna do this week? We're gonna let my battery leak all over the place again. It's like, let me change the fucking alternator. And because guess what? He's probably gonna take 50 euro for the checking, right? So the electrician to check around, he's probably gonna take 50 euro. Okay, 50 euro, new alternator, and I'm talking like a quality, like a Valeo, Bosch, whatever. New alternator is gonna be, let's say, 150 euros, and let's say 50 euro labor. I don't know. Anyway, like, what is the point of getting further Jewett if I know that it's probably the alternator and I gotta change the relays? The chance of having like a bad cable is very small. The chance of a corroded strap or a cable is very low. It's probably gonna be the alternator or the relays or the infotainment system waking up, some shit like that, where you just gotta pull a fucking fuse and just stop it, okay? So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna come back. I mean, okay, I'll try find the guy. I'll try to talk to the guy, I guess. And then I'll tell that woman to just fucking give me a new alternator, because I've had it. I've had it with this car. I've had it leak after leak. The roof, the sunroof leaking into my floor, leaking into my driver footwell, leaking into the floor when it rains. The quench pump, the master cylinder pump, leaking into my two different leaks, bro. I had to cut the fucking carpet. Look at this shit. You think you're gonna be jealous of me? I had to cut the carpet, bro. I had to cut the carpet just to find what the hell was going on, man. Like, this is insane. Now I gotta fix the carpet using some Velcro, so it actually like looks like okay. Because right now it just like cut, right? And thankfully I'm using like Fusucoat 4-in wax and a ceramic spray from Turtle Wax. So it's actually gonna keep the paint protected for a whole year. For a whole year, that's the plan. 2 different layers of wax. So we got a 4-in wax, then we got a ceramic coating. Can we stop the fucking noise, bro, with these trucks, man? Fuck. 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 Anyway. Fucking hell, man. It's like it's giving me anxiety. It's giving me like so much anxiety. Like this has been, I want to say, last year has been the worst year of my life, with all the anxiety and depressions. And this year it's just starting with problems. Problems. Last year problems, this year problems, anxiety. Like where does it stop? Where does it end? And I just feel suffocated, man. Like now I gotta go order a new mattress. I gotta get a new mattress. I gotta fix this little room. I gotta go work on the house. And I don't have a job. So enjoy that anxiety. YouTube keeps just like trying to, we're not showing your videos to anyone. So talking about YouTube, it's like, man, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, kiddo, you were in such a position you didn't have to work for the last 3 years. You're super lucky. It's like, yeah, on paper, it should have been the case. It sounded nice in the beginning. Kiddo, you didn't have to work for the last 3 years. You're doing amazing. It's like, yeah, well, when you live in Bulgaria, around Bulgarians, and you have problems with power drilling and neighbors and idiots, and you're just getting depressed. And okay, sure, you're not working, but you're still horrible, man, horrible. And I've been wanting to work. I'm like, what if I just get a job and I just think about, I just do my job and I just stop thinking about the car, because it never stops, it never ends. This car is enough to like give you depression. Like for the last year, I have been dealing with this car, finding out 2 different leaks. It took me 1 year to find the 2 leaks. I had to remove the floor and a parasitic drain, 3 batteries. 3 batteries dead, bro. Do you understand, bro? You're unemployed, you have all the time in the world, and this car, you're just dealing with the car, and it's like consuming your whole day. It's okay, I gotta measure the battery this morning again. I gotta talk to AI again to find out what could it be. And it's like, dude, other people, they just like, they wake up, they start the car, they go to work, and they're just thinking about work. And they're not like trying to find 2 different leaks, disassembling the floor, doing electronics, like checking like with the multimeter. And what the hell are we doing, lad? What the hell are we doing? I should become a mechanic at this point. I might. At this point, I might become a electrician mechanic, because this is like crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. Crazy, okay? This is absolutely insane, bro. Fucking hell. Never buy a Chinese anything. Never buy a Chinese anything. They are... And online, the forums, there are people who've complained the same thing, that their battery like keeps losing charge, and nobody discovered why. Nobody said, hey, I found out what was it. No, it's like a Sherlock Holmes Lara Croft mystery. And then YouTube, man. YouTube, they try to So I had my main channel, 260 subscribers. I started to see how the impressions, how much they actually show your videos to people. It was like 20 impressions. It was like nothing. My videos were just like cooked. I upload some video that I'm doing some cool shit, okay? Breaking bricks, working out, falling push-ups, breaking bricks, just doing some cool shit, talking cool shit. And it's like, they didn't even show it. It's not that people didn't want to see it. You would see like the average view duration would be like really high. Like, hey, somebody watches for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. People watch my videos and they listen to them, right? And then it's like, oh shit. Even though like your click rate, people are clicking like 7% and more, your click rate is high. The people who clicked were watching it for like 20 minutes. And it's like, you only got 20 impressions. They only showed it to 20 people. And it's like, oh shit, I'm shadow banned. When I gave YouTube feedback that I wouldn't cure their children from cancer, I guess before that, they were shadow banning me before that, okay? And I'm like, okay, I have another channel. Let me not call myself Vampire Killer. Let me call myself Megan Bain #1 fan. On this channel, let me just upload 2 videos of like women's wrestling. And it immediately gets like 500 impressions. It gets like 300 views. So you see that my videos, even though I have a lot of fans, and subscribers, my videos were barely shown to 20 people, right? So when you have 260 subscribers, but your videos are shown to only 20 people, do the math. You get like 10 views, okay? And then on like the new channel, which you really didn't have much, just some channel I had, that I wasn't really uploading stuff, maybe a few. I tried uploading like 2 videos of women's wrestling. Suddenly, 500 impressions, videos is shown to people, it's getting views, and it's like, what is going on? So, I made this my new channel. The Megan Bain #1 fan channel became W Empire Kirill, right? So that's my new channel. And I started uploading my vlogs, and you see how the views immediately like plummet. Like after these 2 videos, the views just like, the impressions, like the moment I showed my face, after the second video, when I showed my face, and it's like, and you see like people, people comment, people watch the videos, they click on it, they wanna see what I'm talking about. And YouTube is like, we're not gonna show your video to anybody. Ugh. And that's how they try to fuck with you. And they try to fuck with your mind. And you're like, well, I'm gonna try to hook people in the first 2 seconds. I'm gonna say something very interesting to get their attention. It's like, do I have to treat you like you're a child? Do I have to be conniving? Do I have to be like, please keep watching. In the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna tell you how to make gold. So some shit like that. And it's obvious. It's obvious. Some guy on YouTube was like, you should, every 5 minutes in the video, you should have like a hook to like keep them watching. It's like, no, I'm not gonna treat my audience like I'm doing like CIA brainwashing. Like, I don't want to MK Ultra my audience. I don't want to treat them like Mr. Beast when he's like, he's gonna show you an advertisement. He's got like a progress bar, and the progress bar goes fast so you don't click away, and then it like slows down in the end, so it makes you watch like a whole 1 minute ad. It's like, that is such a horrible, just like fuck you in the face to the people watching. Like, I'm not gonna every 5 minutes, hold on guys, don't click the video away, I'm gonna tell you how to make gold. I'm gonna tell you about the Philosopher's Stone, guys. Don't click the video away now. If you watch the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna tell you about Rhea Ripley's asshole. And the other way they get you, it's like, if you don't cuss, if you don't say the word fuck, then you're gonna get more views, we promise. And it's like, I tried it. And it's like, it doesn't work. There's no reward. There is no reward if you don't say cuss words, if you don't say the word fuck, literally. If you don't say the word fuck even once, there is no reward. You don't get magically like shown, you don't get impressions magically. No, it's like people see my video somehow here and there, it gets shown by mistake, random chance, it gets shown around, and people see it, but it's like they don't want it seen, okay? And they're doing that to a lot of people. And the people that get the views like without trying, they are botting. They're botting. YouTube is letting them just get views because they bought it and they got like the fake subscribers and views, right? And YouTube is just allowing them just as a fuck you in the face, okay? When you look at Paulie Walnuts, like how come Paulie Walnuts get so many views and subscribers? She's just supporting like Call of Duty gameplay. Talking about some cool stuff, but he's just like Call of Duty gameplay. And I am talking to you in the wilderness. You can actually see a living person talking to you in the wilderness, no Call of Duty gameplay. And it's like, no. You're gonna get, even though it's like an informative, educational video about philosophy, psychology, life, it gets 20 views. And I've tried putting some gameplay from, just to see what happens. Put some gameplay from a video game, and it's like nothing. It doesn't work. It does not work. I can be climbing Mount Everest. When the people are showing my video, they like it, they actually want to listen to me. I can be climbing Mount Everest. People will like it. But my videos are not even being shown like on purpose. They're not being shown. The algorithm is like, this video, it's this guy again, it's Kirill. So you see that when people are actually showing my video, I don't have to do anything. Just the way I talk, what I'm talking about, it's interesting. People watch it. But YouTube tries to fuck with you, basically. I'm tired of talking, man. Seriously, I'm tired of talking. But I'm tired of talking. You guys, I gotta go deal with my battery. You guys have a great day.